Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, one of the great venues in all of college football, and home to the Tennessee Volunteers. And this crowd knows that when the balls run through the tee, they are in for a show. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Volunteers offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They'd better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if...
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. To the air, it's Everett. It's complete to the left. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Off the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. So NC State's offense will go to work for the first time. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David.
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground, and they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup, a lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Spits it out to the back. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on fourth down in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Trying to find his man on first down. He's got the back in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Nice move to pick up yardage. Let's see what they've got on second down. The RPO fired complete to the left. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his tool box.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. It's complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And they can't make the connection. Now on second down after the incompletion. Picked off. Got some room to run. The tag. Touchdown, NC State. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Quickly complete.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Caught near the sticks. It's Barnes. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the ball is moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
A strike downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass, it's Everett. Makes the grab on the left. They finally... into the second quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter and NC State has the edge. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The give out of the gun. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. 3rd down. Are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a... Oh, he got a hand on it, it's blocked. And they scoop it up. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple of touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Extending the play. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
4th down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with a sack.
The Volunteers want to crank the tempo. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and That's where the offense will set up shop. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They're working that left side. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off play action. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Working that left side now. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to go up top on first down. Steps away to find some room. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. And they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Getting some heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. 4th and a long way to go, but the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll go out of bounds, and he will be short of the first down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field, get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
They got to establish something, and you're right. You'll wear your defense out. Continue. You keep getting the football back to them, to the other offense. You're wearing your defense out, and you'll have no shot to get back in this game.
This offense has a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Everett. On target to the left. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Got his man quickly. Bulls his way forward. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
He makes the connection. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Trying to get to it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
He got it. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
Why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop? Down right now before the half. They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
The play action fake. He wants to go deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he ran away from the extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
And the returner goes down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Dropping back, it's Everett. Fires to the big fella. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught, close to the marker, it's Barnes. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He wants to pass it on second down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You could tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy.
They're trying to get to it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
I don't hate the play call there on 3rd and short either, because you try to catch them off guard. 3rd and short on your own side of the 50. It's not there. Throw it away. Now, if you want to go for it now and run it, now's the time to do it on 4th down.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll give it to the back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Volunteers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work. They looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, but I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time. This is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The line gets set, first down. Give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Trying play action. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
They stop field position here for the offense. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Tackle is made after a pickup of 6 down to the 19-yard line. And the Vols will hustle to the line. Looking downfield, it's Everett. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And remember, he's already had 1 blocked in this game. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
This kicker is mentally tough, man. There are not a lot of guys that would have a kick blocked early in the game come out here and make that kick you just saw. That was awesome.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, Dave.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They help to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job of that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Quick strike complete. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn downfield. You saw that right there.
I don't know what you're doing. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden, he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Catch in the middle, it's McCray. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They'll go to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards.
Afterburner's coming. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. The Vols want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. The Volunteers will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Second down coming up. Running back searching for a hole. At the 45 on his way. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Tackled immediately after the catch.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Feeling some heat. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this team.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Oh, man, and for the defense, you're just like, dang it, if that would have just stayed in bounds for a second longer, we could have got the ball, maybe made some momentum, something happened, but the offense definitely dodged a bullet on that one.
Fires to the wideout. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the option. He'll toss it. Across the 25, he's got room. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And I think in today's era of college football, we get enamored with the jet sweep. It's exciting. You're getting this wide receiver involved in the run game, but sometimes it's just better to go old school and just run the football conventionally and move some.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He'll pull it down. The decision to go for it does not pan out. One final play before the end of the quarter. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He wants to throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Using the quick game. They make the stop right there. Good pickup is still short of the 1st down.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create the space, right? So whether you're running a go, whether you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Keeps it and gets the first down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. He's going to pass. Makes his connection. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Skips away from pressure. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Okay.
Many times holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they are not making a move to the special teams. They are already 0 for 6 on fourth down. Why not go for 0 for 7? Gets it out fast. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Makes a man miss. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Everett. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. They want to just keep throwing it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. These corners going to give them some space. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. A 1st down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Going to take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep leading the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll run it to the right. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Here's the handoff. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. He wants to throw. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Fires to the right. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Everett. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance.
I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in the rhythm because this pass rush is in your face all day.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I think the quarterback's got to do a better job with his eyes, guys. He's already been picked off twice in this game, and that one got swatted away. He's telegraphing where...
And the quarterback is snowed under. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. They'll run play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Hit the afterburners, kid. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
Offense gets set for second down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On second down, wants to throw it. He'll pull it down and run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Kept it and he's past him. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. After this, it'll be a wrap. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Coming after him. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team is incredibly mentally tough right now.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks. And you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.